Coming up, we have your November 2024 Las Vegas real estate market update.
Hey everyone, I'm Steve.
And I'm Kristen.
And this is Tegan.
And we are the Thomas Group at Real Broker, your local Las Vegas and Henderson realtors.
Here today to bring you your November 2024 real estate market update. And it's been, I would say, well, I haven't actually looked at the data, so I'm only going to. Oh, okay, cool. Well, this will be a nice little surprise. As you can tell, we've got the baby with us again, and we're just trying to make life work. So yeah, I would say that, after the presidential elections, things picked right back up.
Almost even like the week before, Christina was saying with all her sales.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was definitely people coming back out the woodwork, the election's almost here, regardless of whether it goes one way or the other, people were still shopping. And, I noticed on our listings at the Thomas Group how we started to get a lot more showings immediately after. So where does that all translate into the data?
All right, so let's get started with the single family home sales. The median sales price was $475,500. It was down 1% from the previous month, but up 6% from the same time last year. I think that was a little anomaly that we saw that dip just because things slowed down. Like you were telling people last month, that was a really good time to buy. I mean, if you're saving 1%, it's not a huge savings, but...
Well, I mean, it was just that there was no competition.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think, next month we'll see that kind of correct up a little bit. There were 1,918 single family homes sold last month. That was actually up 7.1% from the previous month. Wow, interesting. And up 13% from the same time last year.
Oh.
So that was actually a very strong...
Strong closings.
Yeah, strong number of closings in October. But I think they were down significantly the previous month. So, all right, let's look at pendings. Pendings right now are just about the same as they were last month. So we'll see about the same number of closings heading into
So it was a strong month last month. So we're anticipating another pretty strong month.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, and generally we see things do tend to slow down over the holidays. So the fact that we're seeing it had picked up a little bit after the election, just goes to show, like you said, people are coming out of the woodworks.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right.
Whoa, yeah. Did you think that as well?
So let's talk about new listings. Their new listings were up 1.3% from the previous month and up, 23% from last year. Wow.
I mean, it has been, it's been increasing, right? And then last year, we still really didn't have much inventory, relatively speaking. So this is good. What about how many months of...
Let's talk about inventory first, and then we'll get there.
Okay.
So inventory, we had 5,784 homes available for you to buy. That was up 6% from the previous month and up almost 40% from last year. So yeah, I mean, we're in a much better spot. But months of inventory, we're at 3 months of inventory. That's actually down. So we're down 1% from the previous month. So that just shows that that big jump in demand wasn't actually enough to really make a big dent in the inventory.
Right.
Even though we have all these new listings. And our months of inventory is up 21% from the same time last year. But again, we say this every month, but if you're new, 3 months of inventory still does typically favor the seller. So we're still in the seller's market here.
What was it, did you say, sorry?
3 months.
Oh, it is 3 months, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So creeping, is that up on last month?
No, down 1%.
Oh, okay.
Which isn't, that's
pretty flat. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Should we look at condo and townhomes? All right. The median sales price. Oh, this is interesting. The median sales price for condo and townhomes was up 5.2% to $315,000. So that's a huge jump month over month. But we do tend to see the condo and townhome do these jumps
a little bit,
but they're still rapidly increasing.
Yeah. Yep.
And just to show, we're up 14.3% from the same time last year. So for condo and townhomes, we're well over our COVID peak of pricing. Single family homes, we're almost there. We're like $5,000.
We're teetering it.
Yeah, that's a good word. Teetering. All right. We sold 540 condo and townhomes last month. Look at this, up 11.1% from the previous month and up 14% from last year. So solid. Very, very strong month for condo sales. Wow. Okay. New listings were down slightly, about the same as the previous month, but still up 10% from last year. Let's take a look at inventory. We're seeing a big increase in inventory as well year over year. We're up 50% year over year.
50%?
Yes.
Goodness.
But only up 4% from the previous month. So a little bit higher. But again, that increase in supply isn't quite keeping up with the increase in demand. Our months of inventory is down 6.5% to 3.3 months of inventory for condo and townhome.
Okay. All right. So what do you anticipate the year ending?
Well, let's talk about interest rates a little bit.
Yeah. Well, kind of piggybacking off of the presidential election, there was a lot of, I guess, angst in the market as to, what's going to happen. But a lot of people believe that interest rates go down. And what happened the day that President Trump got in is they went up, right? And I mean, everything else went up, which was nice, the stock market, crypto and whatnot. However, interest rates did increase. Yeah. Now, I just had, I'm going to say an argument with an agent, but she told me that no one's buying homes because the interest rates are now 7%. But look at the overall data here, right? Yes, they are. Now, are sellers, aware that interest rates have gone up and buyers might ask for some concessions? Yes. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's that many unreasonable people out there. So, I mean, I think that even with the rates now, I mean, I actually don't even know what they are today at this moment, but it was about 7.3.
So 7.3.
So, yeah, I mean, even with interest rates almost 7%, people are still buying and people are still selling. There's not a huge amount of people selling. It's just a very strong market overall, right?
It's feeling a little bit balanced, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
because nice things are moving fast, and there is inventory that is sitting around for longer. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. I mean, you asked me what I was thinking going into the new year. I think we're going to see a big jump come January. We almost see it every year in Vegas. Yeah. Last December,
like January 1st.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. It? Yeah. It's
like the phone rings. Yeah, people are calling us January 1st.
I think we're going to see that again this year. I mean, the demand to move to Las Vegas hasn't changed, and that's our big driver. What's pushing up home prices here. So I think we're going to see the same. How about you?
I agree.
Even with 7%, builders are offering incentives still. So I think new construction will continue to do really strong.
I'm still very bullish on Las Vegas and in what we're doing and how we've diversified. And I just came back from England, and I was driving to one of my listings up in the Northwest, and I came back and I said to Kristen, we live in such a beautiful place.
We do.
And sometimes you have to leave and come back and go, because I've just been in London seeing how my friends are living in London.
Yeah, in $1 million properties.
Which gets you nothing. Yeah, it's just a great place. I think, when people come and look, blue skies, you just feel happy, and it's a great place. So yeah, I think next year is going to be great. If anybody is thinking about buying in Queensridge next year, I've got a potential listing, call it pocket listing right now. Incredible property in Queensridge. So if anyone's shopping, let me know. Reach out and I'll give you the inside scoop on that. And a shout out to Phil if you're listening or watching, Phil. All right, so that's all from me. Anything else from you?
That's all I've got too.
All right, well, hey, one last thing. Yeah, just before we go, and Tegan takes a big poop because I can feel something is brewing here. I'd just like to give a big shout out to Nikki Sands, who is the artist that we purchased this wonderful piece from behind us from the Summerlin Art Fair.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been there yet, next year, check it out. There's so many incredible artists.
Really talented artists. And it's growing every year, and I think it's getting better every year.
All right. Well, that's all from me. Anything else from you?
That's it.
All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Best wishes to you guys going into the holiday seasons. And thank you for supporting us all year. We are very grateful for every single person that watches, reaches out and helps us out, and we love helping you. So if you need any help, you can contact us on our website, thethomasgrouplv.com. But for now, from me, Steve, and Tegan, we'll see you soon.
Kristen, bye-bye.
I just gotta leave that. Yeah. Oh my God.